Now we will discuss the topic of capacitors connected in series. So in your lower grade, in your 10th standard, you would have learnt about resistors connected in series and parallel. The concept is something similar to that. Okay, instead of resistor, we are going to see about the devices named capacitors. So if you see, capacitors are said to be connected in series if the charge deposited and on all the capacitors is the same. For example, if you take this diagram, there are three capacitors of capacitance C1, C2 and C3, and the whole system is connected across a potential difference V. Now, if I take the charge on the first capacitor to be Q, then according to the definition of series, then the charge on the second and third also should be Q. So if this kind of a scenario is able to be achieved, then we say that the capacitors are connected in series. Now, in series connection, what happens is sum of the individual potential differences. So each capacitor will have a potential difference developed across them. So sum of the individual potential differences will be equal to the total potential difference supplied by the battery. So the total potential difference supplied by the battery is V. Now what we are going to do is, we are going to find the equivalent capacitance of this. So the meaning of equivalent capacitance is, so if you see the diagram, there are three capacitors used. So instead of three capacitors, if you are able to replace all the three capacitors with one particular capacitor which does the same work as that of the system, then that capacitor is called as an equivalent capacitor or effective capacitor. So we are replacing the whole system with one particular capacitor. Let's say its capacitance is C equivalent, or we call it as C effective. They both mean the same. Okay. Now our work is to find C effective in terms of C1, C2 and C3. But remember, when you are changing the whole connection to C effective, you need to ensure that the same potential source is connected. Okay, there should be no change in that. So what is the concept saying? Sum of the individual potential differences, so V1 plus V2 plus V3 is equal to the total potential difference supplied by the battery. But what is V1? So we know the formula. We know the formula for capacitance as C is equal to Q by V. So from this, if you want V, it is nothing but Q divided by C. So V1 will be Q divided by C1 plus Q divided by C2 plus Q divided by C3. This is equal to, now for this V, we will take the help of the right hand side diagram. So if you observe, since the charge on each capacitor is Q, the charge on the equivalent capacitor will also be Q only. Now here what is going to be the potential difference? If you observe, we know that Q is equal to C equivalent into V, or we can write it like this. We know that C effective is equal to Q divided by V. So Q is equal to C effective. So V will be equal to, from this we can say V will be equal to Q divided by C effective. So if I substitute here, it will be like this. So Q divided by C effective. So all the Q's will get cancelled. From this, what we can conclude is 1 by C effective is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. So this is going to be the formula for the capacitors which are connected in series.